Today, this video is going to be about postpartum hair loss. I currently had a baby. He'll be 6 months on February 14th, 2019. And I started to experience hair loss around the third month. It started off as a slight shedding, and then it just gradually increased. And it actually was to the point where it got worrisome because it was so much a day. Um, when I was pregnant, my hair was beautiful. I mean, I'll put a picture above. It was thick. I've always had thick hair, and then when I got pregnant, it just seemed like my hair just did not fall out, which it doesn't. So I have this beautiful baby, but I'm losing my hair, and as you can see, my edges is just so thin, and it's even right here. I'm on the verge of thinking about cutting my hair just because it's not going to stop the shedding, but aesthetically, I'm just getting tired of pulling long strands of hair out of my head. Um, and I just would just, if I run through it, a short strand, and then just let it just grow back all over again. I don't know how I'm going to look, but I think that it'll be a change for me because I don't really take any pictures now as it is. I'm trying to lose this baby weight and I'm at a stall, so I probably won't be taking any pictures till he's about a year. Um, but I think that's what I'm considering doing. My hair just seems like it's just so thin and lifeless, and it only looks thick when I wash it, but when I go and I blow dry it, this is how it thins up, and just no body. So they say that the hair grows back, and we will see how after all of the hair that's in the resting phase falls out, how it grows back out, how it looks. Is it going to still be thin, or is it going to be nice and full pre-baby? This is something that a lot of women go through after having a baby. We try not to say, oh, we don't want to be defined by our hair, but you know, when you're pregnant, your hair is beautiful and it's thick and you can't even run your fingers through it because it's so lush. And then you go from that to thin, lumpy hair. It's kind of a shock. And you just try to just justify it for the beautiful baby and the limp hair. So looking at the baby's smiling face and having almost no hair, what would you take? I take the baby any day. I also think that we put a lot of pressure on ourselves as mothers, working, non-working, stay at home, raising families to aesthetically be pleasing to everyone. And a lot of the entertainers and celebrities post baby body 6 weeks, and for a mother that's not getting sleep, that doesn't have a babysitter, or a single parent who doesn't have another any help, the sleep is hard. Trying to take care of yourself, trying to eat right, trying to remember to give your child medicine and give you medicine, not to snack, not to be stressed, not to take care of multiple kids, trying to exercise. If you have animals, trying to walk them, not walk them. If you have a health condition, trying to stay healthy or just minimalize that. It's a lot of pressure, and I think that we as women need to not look to celebrities as inspiration for how we need to be. We need to be our own advocates of realistically how we're dealing with being moms and being good moms. And when you have a chef to prepare your meals, when you have somebody that can come in or you can call, and you have the means to pay somebody to watch your child, um, or just to be there for you, it is a whole different type of lifestyle for a working parent or just a parent that's a stay at home and having raising multiple kids. It is an everyday hustle and a struggle. And money buys you and affords you certain types of lifestyles to not have to take off certain stressors. Whereas when you don't have that money or have that accessibility, you have to deal with what you have. And I think that we need to be more of a proponent to push real women raising real kids, because we are aren't rich and we aren't wealthy, and we are working class or lower middle class or just middle class with a lot going on. And you know, we need to not fall into victim of how we need to look 6 months after we have a baby. Nobody knows what you're going through. Nobody knows if you're not getting enough sleep, or if you got need a hip replacement like myself and trying to care for a 5 month old and you can't even walk down a block, let alone still try to walk the dogs. So nobody knows what struggles that you're having. And they tend to judge you. Oh, you didn't get the baby weight off. Well, you don't know what I'm going through. It's easy to say and harder to do. So unless somebody has walked in your shoes and they have seen what you're going through, it's easy to say certain stuff. So I think women, we need to be more of a proponent for lifting each other up and be realistic about our goals, and just staying focused and just putting the onus on, I'm going to get there when I'm going to get there. As long as the baby is healthy and your mind is healthy and you can mentally capably take care of the child, sometimes you do have to put certain things about yourself to the side because you chose to have this baby. So that is the priority at the time, with also balancing trying to make sure you keep yourself healthy and mentally stable. And that is important. So don't let others judge you because you're not this way or that way. Just make sure that if you need help mentally or are depressed or are seeking hair shedding, baby crying, not getting enough sleep, reach out to someone and say, look, I need some help. I'm struggling. And somebody will be there for you. I had to do it multiple times because I was at my end. And you'd be surprised where the help may come from. Don't be afraid, and just look at it like this. All that hair that you're losing, you have a beautiful baby, and it will be wonderful to raise them and watch them develop. So look at it as a sacrifice. Thanks.